Lord Abercrombie, famed English explorer, adventurer, archaeologist, discoverer of ancient buried cities of lost civilizations, excavator of tombs of pharaohs, pyramids, lost temples swallowed by centuries of jungle growth, survivor of the plague, malaria, leprosy, and smallpox, which he succumbed to simultaneously. His scandalous exploits leading to his expulsion from the Scientific League, forced to resign his position at the university due to scandal, his work with alchemy, the dark arts, his unchristian belief system based on the pagan idolatry he encountered on his world travels, his personal use of psychoactive chemical substances. It had been rumored that he engaged in cannibalism with the primitive tribes he encountered. Using his aristocratic family's vast wealth, he funded his expeditions, of which many of his men did not return. Acquiring the lost knowledge of the shamans, witch doctors, and druid priests. He once demonstrated his understanding of the power of the mind over the physical body by having himself buried under a ton of hot rocks. It is said he survived a fall from the roof of the cathedral. However, the witnesses to the event were all intoxicated when it was reported. Scandalous romantic exploits with the young society girls of London outraged the members of the clergy, many of the young ladies ending up in institutions, sanitariums, convents, never welcome in polite society again. His final expedition deep into the jungles of Indochina ended in disaster. The natives hired to excavate the site insisted on being paid with a daily ration of a local intoxicating beverage known to induce severe hallucinations and disturbing behavior. Fighting amongst the various tribes was a common occurrence, as was thievery, rape, murder, thuggery. It all became rampant in the squalid encampment in which the violence came to be directed at Lord Abercrombie's own entourage. During the week-long native cultural celebration known as the Festival of the Rain, a week of debauchery, madness, hallucination, chaos, the natives became enraged when the supply of the putrid fermented liquor was depleted, and on a dark stormy night they ritually disemboweled Lord Abercrombie's officers and consumed their internal organs. The peak of their rage was reserved for Abercrombie himself, whom they tore to pieces with their bare hands and slightly chewed the raw flesh from his bones, which were then reassembled with leather strips and twine. His flesh, chewed by the natives, was then spit into a clay vessel, a sticky paste, a putty of ground human flesh mixed with dirt, ritualistic herbs and oils, and fresh rainwater. Ceremonial flesh paste putty was then applied back onto the skeletal frame, creating a horrific effigy of Lord Abercrombie, which was then baked slowly over the course of the night. The ceremony ending at sunrise when 2 blue river stones were affixed into the eye sockets of his skull, and the blasphemous remains of Lord Abercrombie were interred in the ancient temple he himself had ordered to be excavated. Tomb then sealed by the natives with a mass of stone and once again allowed to be overgrown and swallowed by the jungle, the site of which is yet to be exactly known to the outside world. Kept secret by the guardians, generations of natives, his mummified corpse now incorporated into the sacred rites of the annual festival. The giant stone rolled back once a year, his degraded corpse fondled lovingly by the men of the tribes, a rite of passage for the young men, the women forbidden to approach the pulverized and reassembled cadaver, the diabolical rotten meat monster which was once the great Lord Abercrombie, the birth of a new god, a rotten god, a human man unwittingly transformed into a pagan deity, encased in a secret tomb forgotten to the outside world for all time.